Yeah, well, I mean, I read the scripts and I suppose actually the scene we've just been shooting was one of the reasons that I kind of really wanted to do it. I was like all my friends are like, oh, Goody, who never shows any emotion. Let's get him in, and so I thought it would be quite good to do something that was going to be quite challenging, because which I did find it, although more challenging because of the weather, because I'm still thawing out. But yeah, I mean, it's really sweet. It's a really sweet script, and it's nice that I say the fella's, he's not like this complete dick who, so that when she falls for someone else, it's not like, he has a nice journey, and he's one of the good guys, and there are quite a few good guys out there, so it's quite sort of realistic. Cooper. Cooper, who's the guy who introduced me to Rachel in the beginning, and best mate, totally self-obsessed and complete. I don't think he's a complete misogynist, but I think he's actually kind of I would suppose a die-hard romantic, really, deep down, but just hasn't found the right woman, and generally likes having a one-night stand. And who could blame him? They are quite good fun in their own way. Rachel is played by Piper, who is about 5'5", brown eyes, blonde hair, particularly beautiful, and very sweet, and not annoying, although she is American. But she's doing incredibly well, because it's a very difficult accent to sort of get right, and so she's working her ass off, and she's really sweet, and she's fantastic fun to do stuff with, especially because we have some quite emotional threads here and there. And she's also really very, very good at comedy, which is always a bonus. There's so many stories and so many things they've based it on, so historically and from mates and stuff, and just being a man and having the horn, and occasionally anyway, that I think you can't dismiss it. I think there is something. I think there is something definitely there. But has it happened to me? Yes, but is it the right thing? I don't know. I might end up being heck myself. I've worked in a few jobs with a few interesting directors, and all is like, it seemed to be like a duck to water, and I think it's also great. I wasn't sure at the beginning how it was going to work with the writer and director, because I've never had that before. But he is able to give notes to such a sort of fine degree of what he was thinking in his own mind when he wrote it. God, I'm repeating myself, but you know what I mean. To the extent that it's more fine tuning than you would ever get with another director, because it's his own material, and that's really nice. He's like, okay, like what you did, but at the same time, that's one way of doing it, but the way I'd imagined it was this, and you kind of go, oh yeah, that's really good. That's really fucking good.